Hi everyone, welcoming you all to my YouTube channel Clear Cut Concepts. So in the reasoning series, today's topic is problems on train. Okay, important topic. So already we have discussed so many topics. So this is more than that other topics because we must expect problems on train in each and every exams. Okay, so first we understand some basic things and then we will start the questions. In this question I have included all type of problems. So no need to search anywhere. All type of problem is there. You have to understand it and do it. Something you have a knowledge means just pass it and practice it. Check it whether the answer is correct or not. That is also the another way. It will increase your concept level. Okay, let's get started. So first one, conversion. Okay, kilometer to meter per second. This is the basic concept we must know. Okay, because some question in kilometer per hour, but option always in meter per second, vice versa. At the time we need to change the answer in the particular unit, whatever given in the question paper. Okay, so at the time, first one, kilometer per hour to meter per second. How we can change? So it is a bigger unit, this is a smaller unit. So you have to multiply. Suppose I want 18 kilometer converted into 18 kilometer per hour converted into meter per second, for example. So you always multiply it, this number, by 5 by 18. So if you are converting small unit means 5 by 18. Because sometimes in the exams also we are confused. Okay, 5 by 18 or 18 by 5. So remember it. 5 meter per second. Small unit means 5 by 18. Okay. And then second one is meter per second to kilometer. Bigger unit. Okay. At the time whatever, suppose 5 second. I want to convert it into kilometer per hour. 5 meter per second. So kilometer per hour means it's the reciprocal. 5 into 18 by 5. So it will be cancelled. 18 kilometer per hour. That is the answer. Okay. So how we can derive it? Already we know. Kilometer means 1000 meter. Hour means 3600 second. Simplify it, we will get 5 by 18. No need of proof. Just remember the numbers. If you are changing the smaller unit means multiply it by 5 by 18. Bigger unit means 18 by 5. Okay. This part is over. Come to the next one. Some basic points we must know before solving the question. Okay. Type 1. I am mentioning here. Okay. Type 1. The distance travelled by a train to cross a pole or a person or a tree at that time. Distance is we are taking length of the train only. Length of the train. So here only one moving object. A train is moving here. Okay. A man standing or a tree. Okay. Or a pole. This type of object, we always take D. Distance represent length of the train. Okay, this is the type 1. What is type 2? Suppose train is moving. Distance traveled by a train, it crosses a platform or bridge, is equal to the sum of the length of the train plus length of the platform. It crosses the platform or bridge. Okay. At that time we are taking distance equal to length of the train plus length of the bridge. Length of the train plus length of the bridge. Okay. So these 2 points we must clear about it. Okay. First one, type 1 is train is moving, cross the pole or a person or a tree. At the time D is the length of the train. Second, type 2, train is moving on the bridge or a platform. At the time the length is length of the train plus length of the platform. Okay. And then third one, two trains, that is totally different type. Okay, these two are same. Second one, two trains. Here both are moving. Under this we need some condition. Okay, same direction. So two trains are moving means it may be same direction or it may be different direction. Suppose are in the opposite direction. Type 1. Two trains are moving. So otherwise we take 3. Third type. Okay. Two trains are moving opposite direction. At the time how we can calculate the speed? Relative speed. Relative speed opposite. Therefore relative speed equal to V1 plus V2. What is the meaning of V1? Direct speed of the first train. V2 means speed of the second train. The direction are opposite, at the time you need to add opposite direction. So what about time? So we know the formula. What is the formula? We know speed equal to distance by time. Suppose I want time means distance by speed. So here distance, what is the distance here? Two train. So length of the train, first one, D equal to represent length of two trains, L1 plus L2 or X plus Y. Okay, here we are taking X plus Y. Okay, L1 plus L2. L1 means length of the first train, length of the second train. Divided by speed means relative speed, V1 plus V2. This is the formula for the two trains are moving opposite. Okay, they are traveling on the opposite direction. First condition. Okay. Suppose in the same direction. Type 4. Type 4 is here type 4. Two trains, under two trains only, moving on the same direction. At the time what is the relative speed? You have to subtract it. V1 is speed of the first train, V2 is speed of the second train. Okay, V1 minus V2. What is the time taken? Distance by speed. Distance means length of the two trains, L1 plus L2 divided by speed is relative speed. These two we must know. Direct, if you understand the formula means it makes very easy to make solving the questions. Okay. Yeah, let us move to the question. Okay. So the question number 1. Questions are very simple. If you understand the previous points means it will be very easy. Once recall by your own and then check it and then start the questions. Okay. A train is moving at a speed of 90 km per hour. One train. Okay. Train is moving 90 km per hour. Crosses a pole. Okay, this is a type 1 question. 7 seconds. Find the length of the train. What we told already, length of the train is the distance. Length of the train is the distance in the first model. First type question. Direct application formula. So what is given? Speed equal to 90 km per hour. Okay. Time is 7 seconds. Okay. Length of the train we need to find, that is D. D equal to speed into time. So write the formula here, D S T. Okay, this is a triangle formula. We can recall the formula like that. Speed equal to distance by time, time equal to distance by speed, distance equal to speed into time. So this is the division, this is the multiplication. Okay. So distance equal to speed into time. Speed, what is the speed given here? 90 km per hour. Time is 7 seconds. Okay, here it is in the meter, so you have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. Meter per second, small unit, so multiplied by 5 by 18. So 90 into 5 by 18 into 7. So 5 times 5 5 are 25, 25 into 7, 175 meter. Answer is 175 meter. Okay. Come to the second question. The length of the train is 200 meter. Okay, length of the train is 200 meter. Train 200 meter. Okay. Crosses a man running in the same direction. Man is also running. Both are moving. Okay. What is the speed of the train? Same direction. So type 3. Both are in the moving. Already we have discussed. Two train are moving. At the time D is the length of the first train, second train. Here one is the train, another one is the man. So we consider only length is the length of the train only. Okay. So here it is given in the same direction. Okay, same direction. What is the speed of the train? We have to find the speed of the train. Okay. So first train length. Train length equal to 200 meter. Okay. Man speed is given. Okay. Man speed equal to 10 kilometer per hour. So answer is also in the kilometer per hour. So no need to change. Okay. And then what is the relative speed? Both are moving means we always consider the relative speed. Speed of the train minus speed of the, both are in the same direction. Same direction means speed will be reduced. Okay, difference. Speed is the difference. X minus 10. What is X represented here? Speed of the train. We don't know. That's why we are taking X. Speed of the train. 10 represents speed of the man. Okay. So relative speed is X minus 10. Okay. Then one more way we know how to find the speed. Distance by time. What is the distance given here? 200. Time is 10 seconds. But units are different here. So here it is in meter. Here it is in second. Okay, meter per second. But we need the answer in kilometer per hour. So we have to multiply it 18 by 5. So if you cut it 004, answer is 72 kilometer per hour. What is this? Relative speed. So you can equate here. Substitute in the equation number 1, relative speed. We find out the speed. So 72 kilometer per hour equal to x minus 10. Therefore, x equal to 82 kilometer per hour. Okay. So, if you are taking 10 on that side means time will be changed. That is 82 kilometer per hour. Okay. Come to the third question. So, a train is moving at 50 kilometer per hour. A train is moving. Okay. Train is moving. Bridge crosses the bridge. Crosses the bridge 40 seconds. Time is given. The length of the train is 150. Find the length of the bridge. So we know train and the bridge is given means distance means length of the bridge, length of the train plus length of the bridge. We know that is D. So we know the formula D equal to speed into time. We can use that formula. We can find it. Okay. Continue. So speed is given. Speed equal to 50 kilometer per hour. Here only one object is moving. Okay, note down it. Okay, no need to find the relative speed. Normal thing we need to find. Okay, speed is given. Length of the train. Length of the train equal to 150 meter. Length of the bridge, that is we need to find, that is I am taking as x. speed equal to distance by time. So substitute here 50 kilometer per hour equal to distance means adding these two. 150 plus x divided by t is second, 45 seconds. Okay. So here we need to convert. This is kilometer per hour, answer in meter. So we have to convert it into small unit. So I am writing here 50 into 5 by 18. So I converted into meter per second. Already this is also in second. Cross multiply it into 45 equal to 150 plus x. Okay, simplify it. Cut with 9 table. Cut with 2 table. 25 into 25, 625 equal to 150 plus x. Take it 150 this side. 625 minus 150 equal to x, that is 475. X value is 475. Okay, meter. Come to the next question. A train is moving at 120 kilometer per hour. The length of the train is given. Okay. How long it will take the platform? Again the same question, but time is, the question is asking the time. Use the same formula, we could find it. Okay. So time we need to find here. Okay, what is given? Distance. Distance is given 250 meter. Why it is 250? Any idea? I have written directly. Yes. Here distance considered means length of the train plus length of the platform. Length of the train plus length of the platform. So 100 meter plus 150 meter, therefore 250 meter. Okay. And then speed. What is that speed? 120 kilometer per hour. Okay. So time, distance by, yes. What is distance? 250. What is S here? Speed. 120 speed. So we are converting kilometer to meter. So 5 by 18. Here 5 by 18. 18 means you can multiply. I will write one more step. 250 into 18 divided by 120 into 5. So cut with 0. 5 table. And then 6 table. 15 by 2. 7.5 second. 7.5 second. So understand the type, which type of question. If you understand means it will be very easy. Okay. So here it is. What is the type number? Only one object is moving. This is the bridge problem or platform, bridge, whatever your type. Okay. Come to the next one. Fifth one. A train length 100 meter. Okay. Moving speed is given. Okay. What time it crosses a man? Okay. Who is walking 10 kilometer in the same direction? So this is the train moving here. So man is also moving. Okay, that is important. Man is also moving 10 kilometer per hour. The speed is also given 70 kilometer per hour. So we have to find the time. Underline the direction. Highlight it. What is the direction? Same direction. So what is it? Relative speed? You have to subtract or add. Same direction means we need to subtract for speed. Okay. So here D is 100 meter. Okay. Relative speed. Relative speed equal to subtract. We need to subtract 60 kilometer per hour. Okay. So because we are subtracting 70, 10, 60. 60 kilometer per hour. Okay. Time equal to distance by speed. Distance is given 100 meter. Speed is 60. But it is kilometer, answer in second. So you have to convert it into meter per second. 5 by 18. So again I am writing one more step. Otherwise we can write directly 18 by 5. Okay. So I always return step by step. It's better. Avoid to the mistakes. Okay. 0 0 cut, 5 5 cut to. So 6 seconds. Answer is 6 seconds. Come to the next question. Sixth one. A train length 200 meter is moving. A train length 200 meter is moving at the speed of 80 kilometer. In what time? Same I think, previous question. Running. In the opposite direction. Okay. In the opposite direction. So what is the formula we are using here? Time equal to distance by speed. Distance 2 meter. Speed is opposite direction. You have to add or subtract. Addition because opposite direction. 90. Answer in second. It is kilometer. So I am writing directly. Okay. So simplify it. We will get 8. Okay. This one do it by yourself. Just elaborate. Okay. Same type of question. Seventh one. 2 train length. Okay. Train length is given. 1, 2. Both train length moving each other under parallel. Moving towards each other. That is in the opposite direction. Speed is also given. So what is the relative speed? We need to add. Okay. In what time the train will cross each other from the moment they meet. So time is they are asking the time. Okay. You have to find the time. Okay. So directly I am not writing the steps. So we know. Distances represent the train length. Both train length we need to add. Okay. 140 meter plus 166 meter. So the addition is 306 meter. Okay. Relative speed. So it is the opposite direction. So you have to add 50 plus 60, 110 kilometer per hour. So we need to find time. Distance by speed. Distance is 306 divided by speed is 1110. Answer in second. It is kilometer. So 5 by 18. Then simplify it. Approximately you will get. So this is, it is in point 9.7 something. So approximately we get 10 seconds. Not a 9 second. Okay. More than, suppose more than 5, 6, 7. After the decimal point it is more than 5 means we have to approximate to the next number. Okay. The answer is in 9.67 something. Therefore the answer is 10 seconds. Okay. Come to the next question. 8th one. 2 train lengths. Okay. This is meter given. Okay. In the same direction. So what is the relative speed? You have to add or subtract. Addition. Addition or subtraction? Yes. We have to subtract. Opposite direction only we need to add. Okay. Parallel tracks. So 2 trains are okay moving on the same direction. Okay. So kilometer is also given, speed is also given. In what time the first train will crosses the second time. Again we have to find the time only. Okay, what is given? D. D means length of the first train, length of the second train. So 260. Okay. Speed equal to relative speed. So we have to subtract 82 minus 64. That is 18 kilometer per hour. Okay. So again we need to change meter per second. 5 by 18, that is 5 seconds. Okay. So distance equal to 260 and speed equal to 5. Therefore time equal to 260 divided by 5. 52 seconds. Okay. Answer is 52 seconds. Come to the next question. 9th one. The train length 200 meter, okay, takes 12 seconds, okay. Who is running at the speed? Man is also running in the opposite direction. So train is moving. Man is running. Both are moving. Okay, it is a third and fourth type. Opposite direction. So what is the speed of the train? So it is here relative speed only. Speed of the train we don't know. So first I am taking speed of the train is x. Unknown quantity we always takes x. Speed of the train equal to x. Okay. So relative speed equal to, what is the relative speed? It is in the opposite direction, so we have to add addition. Opposite direction we add. Speed of the train is x plus speed of the man is 10. This is one equation. But one more we know. Find out the speed. What is the formula for speed? Distance by time. Speed equal to distance by time. For using this formula, we can find out the speed. What is the distance here? 200. Speed is 12 seconds is given. Okay, 12. So here it is kilometer per hour. So you have to multiply it. Smaller unit to big or big to small? What is given? Second is given. Big unit. So into 18 divided by 5. So we get some answer into 18 by 5. So here we have 60 kilometer per hour. So we can equate these two. Two ways we can find the speed. One is relative speed. We can subtract these two, find the speed. Another one is using the formula distance by time. We can find the speed. Equal these two. X plus 10 equal to 60 km per hour. Therefore, x equal to 50 km per hour. Okay, that is 50 km per hour. Come to the next question. Two trains running in opposite direction. Okay. Cross a man standing on the platform. Two times also given. Okay. The train cross each other in 30 seconds. Each other is given. So that means relative speed or relative time is given. Okay. So already from the beginning we have written one formula. Relative time taken equal to total distance divided by relative speed. Okay, we are going to use that formula. Okay, step by step we will do. This one is totally different question. Okay, what is given? Both train are moving in the opposite direction. Okay, so length of the train moving. Here anything is given for length? No, nothing is given. So we are taking x. Length of the train moving. Length of the train. So we can find distance. Speed equal to distance by time. So distance equal to speed into time. So length of the train, how we can find? Speed into time. We are going to use this formula. Okay, speed not given. Time is only given. So we are taking speed as x and y. Moving speed of trains. The first train I am taking x meter per second. Second train I am taking y meter per second. So if you know the speed means we can find the length. Speed multiplied by time. Time is given here, second. If you multiply with the time, we can get that train. So what is the length of the first train? First train length. How I am finding? Speed into time. Speed is this one x. Time is 36 x. Second train length. Second train length. Y into 26y. Okay. These are the length. Okay. Time taken is given 30 seconds to cross the train takes 30 seconds to cross each other. Okay. So this one is equal to, how they find out total distance divided by relative speed. Because time means distance divided by relative speed. This one is given, 30 is given. Total distance we know now, 36x plus 26y. Okay, divided by relative speed, this is in opposite direction, so you have to add x plus y, cross multiply it, 30x plus 30y equal to 36x plus 26y. Calculate the value. X we are taking one side and then x whole to. Okay. So 36x, if you are taking that side means 6x. If you are taking this one, 4y. So x by y equal to ratio of their speed. X by y equal to 4 by 6. Answer is 4 by 6. Okay. So we discussed all type of questions. I hope it's useful for you. Okay. So once again, thank you for watching my channel. For more such videos, please subscribe my channel and like and share and comment this channel. Okay, dear aspirants, whatever your exams may be, all the best for your exam. Do your best. Thank you.